Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna teach you guys how to bleach and tint your scalp. I say scalp. Your closure to make it look like scalp. We're starting with the Nadula hair. I do have their deep wave version here. 3 bundles of 22, 24, 24, and a 20-inch closure. And the bundles by far are bomb. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna start off with some hot water. You're gonna need some dye. I use the honey brown from Adore Me. So yeah, you're gonna place some water into a bowl. Now you didn't need to do all that and pour all that water in there. I don't know why I did that, but the more water you put, the more dye you need. Yeah, so I used the honey brown or honey whatever it was before, I forgot. And then you're gonna pour it in and stir it until it becomes saturated with the dye. Now like I said, the more water, the more dye, because it won't take to the hair. So now what you're gonna do after you stir it together, it should look something like this, still very hot and, you know, oily like. And then you're gonna take the closure. This is what the closure looks like. Nothing done to it, not plucked, anything. This is the closure straight out the pack. So we're gonna take that and we're going to place it right in the bowl. Now what you do when you're tinting it is just basically giving the lace a color. That way you can it will match your skin tone more seamlessly, or your scalp section anyway, more seamlessly when you put it on. So I like to do this step when I want a natural look. So this is what the hair looked like once it came out. It was a very short clip. I don't know why I didn't put it up there, but now I'm gonna bleach the knots. This is also key into having like a seamless closure, like that's just pure scalp. So I use the BW2 bleach with some 40 developer, and you want your consistency of the bleach to be very hard, like you want to tap on your spoon and nothing falls off. So I do go back in and add a little bit more. So I use 1.5 scoops, and this is what it came out to be. So this is the consistency you want. So now you want to take a butter knife or whatever you have and spread it all on the closure. You want the formula you want the bleach that thick so it won't seep through the other side of the hair and have your roots looking all bleached, and it would just tear up the whole unit. So that's why when you create that formula, you want it nice and thick just so it can sit on the knots and, you know, bleach that. So because no one wants to be sitting around and they be like, sis, I see your knots on that closure. Like, sis, that's not your hair. So yeah, so continue to do that until the entire lace is covered with the bleach. Now I would advise you to tint it before you bleach it, because if you do it vice versa, you're gonna have to bleach it all over again. I've done that plenty of times. So tint it first, then bleach it. So you're gonna let that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Keep watching it because it does process very fast. You're gonna take that out of the aluminum foil and you're gonna rinse all that bleach off. Make sure you get every piece of bleach off or it will continue to process. So yeah, y'all excuse my thing, it's dirty AF. I was washing I was doing so many hair this day, it was just like yuck. So y'all see how natural that looks. Now it does have like a yellowy consistency, brassy tone to it. So I'm gonna use some of my Shimmer Light shampoo to tone it down so it will look more skin-like. So yeah, you're just gonna place that on there. You can leave that sitting on there for 3 to 5 minutes so it can, you know, even it out. Now you just want to go ahead and wash that out, and I'm going to show you again up close what it looks like once it's been toned and the brass needs to go down. Now that's just what it's supposed to look like, sis. Yes, it's scalp for these. So yeah, I'm gonna take some of my favorite conditioner and we're gonna saturate with that, and now you normally let that sit for hours at a time. So this is what the hair looks like once it's constructed. I did construct it into a wig using a dome cap. So basically here I'm showing you guys how to pretty much do your curly hair routine without adding water to it. Now the left side of my head, that's the side I did with all water. This right side, I'm just using conditioner. I'm using styling cream gel for curls, and I'm using oil. This is pretty much the same routine that I use with my regular curly hair routine videos, just without the water. So if you guys didn't see that last one I did, I'll put a link in there. And all the products are the same, so I will put it in the description section below. So I did a comparison because I really wanted to see what the difference was in using no water and just using all product. I really felt like there was no different. At first, when you do the side that I'm doing now with well, I'm only showing that on camera anyway. But when you do the side, just using all like conditioner, styling gel, and oil, it does feel kind of weighed down, and it does feel, and use a little bit of oil, it does kind of feel weighed down and stiff at first, but once it dries, y'all, what I'm telling you, when that baby dries, it is so freaking soft, and it does not feel weighed down at all. So the thing about I don't like about this method is that you use a lot of product, and I would say the conditioner, but of course conditioner is good for your hair regardless. Curly hair, whatever type of hair you have, curly hair is definitely good. I would just say you just have to wash your hair more than often when you do this method, but I'm telling you guys, it's definitely no different. That's pretty much the only kind I would have doing the method this way, but there's no difference in the physical appearance. It looks just as if I put water on it. One thing I would have to say is that with this method though, you would have to crunch it. Like I'm crinkling it up, I'm crunching it to get the curls to be more defined as if it were wet. So if you guys see me doing that as well, that's the only thing. It's a little bit more work. Just a tad bit, not too much, but like you have to crunch it to have it looking like it's wet. So yeah, I did actually, I don't want to steal this whatever, but I actually did see a girl do this on YouTube, because I'm like, can you do this without no water and still look bomb? But I forgot her name, but she did it. I looked it up on YouTube, and there was somebody else that did it with their own, like their real hair. So I wanted to see if it worked on leave. So yep, I did this to that entire right side, and y'all, it came out flawless. Like you literally could not tell that I did not use water. I think I want to use this method often, because I felt like the side that I didn't use water on lasted longer, and it definitely held up its curl pattern versus the wet side. Wet side just took long to dry versus the other side. So this is what it looks like completed, y'all. It's bomb. It looks like I used water on both sides, but I didn't. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.